Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to do a follow-up on the Suzuki Intruder clutch. If you saw the last video, you'll see that it was a bit of a fail. Failed dismally to bleed it through. I've since found out that these can be a bit of a pig to bleed, and reading in the manual they recommend that you reverse bleed it. So following a few tips from the manual, I decided to give it a go. I have got a syringe, a ginormous one, like a basting syringe, and I've put about 30 milliliter of fluid, brake fluid, in this, and connected the pipe that I've got on the end directly to the slave cylinder here, and then by opening the banjo bolt on the master cylinder, I then squeezed the fluid into here until it started to come out of the top banjo bolt. I'll just show you that. Yeah, this is the banjo bolt I was talking about. I just slackened that off slightly, and as I pressed the fluid through, it came out of the joint here. When there are no more air bubbles, I just locked this back up, then took off the cover and made sure that there was still fluid in there, and then gently pressed some more fluid until there were no more air bubbles coming from the bottom of this inside. After that, bled it normally and managed to get all the air bubbles out, and now I have a functioning clutch, which is really nice. Just thought I'd follow up the last video with this to show that it is now repaired, and if anyone else needs to bleed one of these, which is a Suzuki Intruder, that's the way I did it, and it worked. So eventually I found there was nothing wrong with the slave cylinder itself. It was all down to the way I bled it, and doing it with the syringe worked 100%. Because I didn't show you in the first one the removal of the cover for this, I thought I'd show you it going back on, so that you know where and how to get at the slave cylinder on this thing. So this is the cover. It has rubber inserts. This one lives here, and basically, whoops, put it upside down. There we go. And get this little grommet in there. Push on, and they're 8mm bolts. So just put the bolt in gently. 8mm head. Just gently screw that one in. I won't tighten it up right away. Put the other bolt in at the bottom. And basically it's just held in with these 3 bolts. I think I've got it. Yep, I've got that. Just tighten this up. Tighten the top up, making sure not to crimp anything. And just nip them up. And that's it. Job done. If you haven't seen my previous video, I'll leave a link in the description, and feel free to have a look at that. That was the actual fitting of the master cylinder and my failed attempt at bleeding. If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.